Seton, and thank you for joining me on today's show. Today we have a special segment discussing the diet that could change your life. Many people have heard about a keto diet, but really don't know what it means. In fact, the word diet scares many people. Well, today I'm here to show you the benefits of going keto. Before we dive into the diet itself, let me first explain the background. The word keto stands for ketogenic. This entails consuming a high amount of fats, a lesser number of proteins, and a low carbohydrate intake. According to researchers, they say that we should consume 70% of fats, 20% of proteins, and 10% or less of carbohydrates. So what does this look like for lunch or dinner? A great option for a filling and satisfying meal is seafood. Many seafood offer extremely low-carb options and many vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fats not found in other foods. Let's look at the nutritional facts for salmon. You're going to want to start checking your labels for what they offer you. Let's see if salmon checks off all of our keto boxes. So we know our first main goal is no carbs. Check, 0 carbs in our salmon. Now let's check for fats. 27 grams of fat is excellent. Now, before I move into protein, I'd like to point out that fats aren't a bad thing like many people seem to think. There are good fats and bad fats. Good fats are in foods such as fish, avocado, olive oil, and most nuts. Bad fats are in foods such as fried foods, baked goods, and processed snacks. Now let's move into our third main category, protein. As you can see, salmon is packed with protein. With just one fillet, you get your whole day's worth of protein. And protein is going to be one of our main energy sources since we aren't consuming carbohydrates. Let's say some of you don't eat meat. For more information on vegetarian options, let me bring out my good friend and keto dietitian, Max.
Hi, Elena.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you so much.
Can you tell us some keto-friendly vegetarian options?
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of low-carb vegetables to use in your keto diet. To start with some, you could have avocado. All right, peppers. Or you can even have broccoli. Look at that, broccoli.
Are there any good snack options?
Oh, you know there is, Elena. I'm sure our viewers at home will be plenty happy about this one, but there's also cheese, which is super high in fat and super low in carbs.
Those all sound like really great options. Don't go too far. We need you on the other side. Max will be right back after this.
So have you decided yet?
I'm just looking, okay? I'm on a special diet, you know that.
I've had the pulled pork before. It's really good.
You know I can't have anything corporeal. Why don't you ever listen to me?
Excuse me, would you two like to know tonight's special?
Alright.
Tonight we have a decadent dish of Pirate TV. It's a generous serving of spicy student-produced news and sports talk with a very nice serving of specialty programs.
Pirate TV is my favorite.
We'll take 2.
Welcome back to Going Keto. As promised, we have Max here to show you a quick and easy recipe that is sure to impress.
All right, Elena. What if I told you there was a recipe that is not only easy to make, not only tasty, not only will impress your friends, but is keto-friendly? I'm talking about guacamole. All right, let's get straight into this one. Guacamole is such an amazing recipe to make. First of all, you want to take your guacamole. You usually have to split it in half and take out the pit. Luckily for us, though, I already have it done for you off screen. Of course, what you want to do is scoop it out. You can have a primetime super scooper if you want, but I just have a spoon that I found. You just put it into the bowl, scoop it in, and there you go. That's the start. Of course, from there, what you want to do is take your chopped onions and put it in there as well. Now, if you're super lazy, you can just make it right here and mix it up. You don't necessarily have to, though, because there's 3 other options that I like to use.
But Max, aren't you supposed to mash it up before you put in all the other stuff?
That's true. You can mash it up, Elena. At least you should. But here's the thing too, right? Beyond that, you can also take some of your cilantro to add in some extra flavor. Or you can take some jalapenos and mix it in for a little bit of extra heat too, Elena. But here's the best part, right? You can take some olive oil and put it in for the extra rich taste of the guacamole. Delicious. And of course from there, you can mix it all together like so. And then what you want to do is you can put in some citrus juice, either lemon or lime. In this case, we do have some lemon. to add that extra rich taste. And then what you want to do at the very end is you can salt to taste, and there you go. You have some amazing guacamole.
Yum. That looks really good.
You want some?
Maybe a little bit. Max will be back in just a few minutes, but for now, we have a special game and a special guest, and it's called Sort It Out. Where are you from, William?
Right here in New Jersey.
And how long have you been on the keto diet?
Not too long. I'd say just over a week now. Let's see if I know my stuff.
We'll definitely see that. For this segment, William will have 30 seconds to sort out 9 food items. For each item he gets right, he gets $1,000. How does that sound to you?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So your 30 seconds begins on my count. You may begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Where to start? Hamburger. Yeah, I think that's keto. Bread.
25 seconds.
Bread is certainly not. Potatoes. Yeah, I think they're
20
keto.
seconds.
Rice, yes. Soda, no. Pasta, no.
10 seconds.
Chicken,
5,
no.
4,
Broccoli,
3,
yes.
2,
Beer,
1.
yes.
Hands up. You're out of time. So you sorted out 9 food items, but the real question is, how well do you know your keto? How do you think you did?
Well, I thought I knew before playing, but I'm not feeling too confident now.
Let's see how you did. So you put the hamburger in the yes pile, and you were spot on. You're up $1,000. You then said bread was not keto, and you were right, another $1,000. Rice, that was wrong. It's definitely not keto. Potatoes, also not keto. They're starchy vegetable with lots of carbohydrates.
I should have known that.
You said chicken is not keto, but it most certainly is. It's packed with protein. And pasta, soda, spot on, $4,000. Broccoli, you were also correct, $5,000. And this one, I'm disappointed in you, really, beer.
I freaked out at the last second. I know beer has a lot of carbs.
It definitely does. So you're walking away with $5,000. Congratulations, William.
Thank you so much. This is so awesome. I just want to take the time to thank my mom and my dad, my brother, my sister, my great uncle, my dog.
Thanks, William. Well, that was fun. But now we're going on to another segment with Max, who's going to give us some tips about the other half of dieting, exercising.
With all good diets also comes the more difficult part of exercise. Chances are, if you're on a diet not seeing any results, it's because you're not doing any exercise. Scientists say that if you want to have a little bit more of a workout in your life, a little bit of endurance can bring out some dopamine inside of you, also known as happy hormones. Chances are, if you don't have a home gym, you don't have to go for a crazy mile-long run to find exercise and get workouts in. No, all you have to do is find a little bit of leg room, 30 minutes a day to find some success. You could do some sit-ups. You could do planks. You can even do jumping jacks to find a lot of results with the keto
How do you have
diet.
the energy to work out without the energy from carbohydrates?
Well, Elena, if you're not going to be taking in any carbohydrates, it's got to come from somewhere else for all that energy. Chances are it could be from fats or even proteins, and that's where the weight loss happens.
Thanks so much, Max. We'll see you back in the studio. We'll be back right after this short commercial break.
The Jets stink, man. I can't even watch them anymore.
Stop worrying about the Jets and how about you worry about what's in your hand?
The remote? Wait, who said that?
No, your other hand. I thought you were going keto.
Hey, what the hell?
You should know better.
Can I have something else to eat?
Of course, here's a water and some nuts, and if you insist on having an adult beverage.
Why is this cup so small? Ew.
I'd suggest vodka instead of beer. It has no carbs.
We hope you took this information and learned a little too about keto. You know, keto is not for everyone, but I think it's certainly worth giving it a shot.
Absolutely. To our friends at home, I hope you try this keto diet and you have a lot of success with it.
Until next time, this is Elena.
And I'm Max, and have a wonderful day.